Good, it is. Okay, everyone, there's another family or two that is walking up the stairs as we speak, passing through security. But I'm going to kind of get things going as best as I can. I have to do this in a funky way because I want to be as close to you guys as possible, but I'm also coming to all those at home on live stream. So I've got to find ways to kind of make the microphone work the way that I can, because unfortunately, if you hear me here, but without the mic, they don't hear me there. So I'm going to kind of keep this up on top. It should come through the sound system okay. Everything else will fall well. And if you hear something go clunk, you'll know why. So it'll all work out very well in the long run, because the most important thing is that everyone is here to celebrate Shabbat and get everything going. I have people from all different ages. I have my teens at this point. I have my nursery schoolers. I have my parents. And we're all working on this together to make Shabbat an extra special day for everyone. So let's start by getting ready for Shabbat dinner. How many of you already ate your Shabbat dinner? Did you already eat it a little bit? How many of you are going to be having it soon? Oh my goodness. I bet that a lot of you are going to have some chicken soup tonight for Shabbat. Raise your hand if you like chicken soup. Especially for people who've been sick, it's the best medicine ever. So we're going to make our own chicken soup to get started. All I have right here a giant pot. But right now, the pot is empty. Who knows what we can put into the pot to make chicken soup? What do you put to make chicken soup? Caleb, do you know something? What do you want to put in? Carrots? Would you come in and put some carrots in the pot? Come up, put them in. Walk them up, show me. And whoop, let me not drop my microphone. Drop them in. Perfect. There they go. And we sing together. Put some carrots in the pot. Stir it up till it's nice and hot. Getting ready for Shabbat. Good Shabbat. Who has something else they want to put into the pot? Josh, do you have something you want to put in? Do you have something you want to put in? Henry, Max, do you guys have something you guys want to put in? Apple? Ooh, I like a sweet one. Oh, let's go. Goodness, good. Hello, Miss Harlow. Good to see you. So, if we like apples, let's start. Josh, do you want to throw it in here, or do you want to come put it in yourself? Here, come put it in. Come put it in. Here we go. Apples right into the pot. Boom! Put some apples into the pot. Stir it up till it's nice and hot. Getting ready for Shabbat. Good Shabbat. Who has another thing that they want to put into the pot that they think will make a really yummy soup? Samantha, do you have something you want to put into the pot? If you want to put something in the pot, you can. Miss Friedman, did you want to put something in the pot, Stella Bella? You can if you want. Samantha, come on, put it into the pot. Oh, you go. Ready. Yeah, come on, step. Take up the steps. Good. One more. Good. Whoop. Can you put it right here in the pot? Oh, she's a sprinkler. I like it. Good job, Samantha. Give me 5. Okay, now turn around because you're right on the edge of the step. I want you gentle. Turn around. There we go. Come on down. Put some spice into the pot. Stir it up till it's nice and hot. Getting ready for Shabbat. Good Shabbat. Now, who else has something that they want? At this point, we've got a delicious soup. We have carrots, we have our chicken, we have our water, we have the spice from Samantha, we have the apples from Josh, we have the carrots from Caleb. If you have something else, raising your hand, show me really high that you're going to throw something in. Stella, do you have something you want to throw in? Just put your hand up really high. Ready to throw it? 1, 2, 3. Splash! It all landed into the pot. So we say, put everything in. 1, 2, ready, and go. And put everything into the pot. Stir it up till it's nice and hot. Getting ready for Shabbat. Good Shabbat. Oh, this is going to be a fabulous dinner. It's going to be so tasty. I think that we can invite my favorite guest. I love having mommies at Shabbat. I love having daddies at Shabbat. I love having brothers at Shabbat. I love having sisters at Shabbat. Do any of you have mommies and daddies at Shabbat? Do any of you have brothers and sisters at Shabbat with you? But do any of you have dinosaurs at your Shabbat? Do you have a dinosaur at your Shabbat? So in my special world, we get to bring a dinosaur because the dinosaur comes knocking at the door. So you get to knock 3 times. Can everyone knock with me? 1, 2, 3. Get? And if you want, you can make a knocking noise. Okay? So the song goes like this. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. Whoa. A little more sound effect than I needed. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and she's come to spend Shabbat with me. Okay, now I need some help. First we light the... Wait, I can't remember what we light. What do we light? Oh, thank you. First we light the candles, then we drink the apple juice. Is that right? Apple juice? Drinking the bread is even better. I like the grain idea. We can do what we can see. Wait, if we don't drink the apple juice or the orange juice, what is it that we're supposed to drink? Okay, grape juice or the wine. That's so much better. I keep forgetting. And then we have to eat the chicken soup. Wait, candles, wine, chicken soup. I think I've got it. Am I missing something? Wait, there's something I have to eat before the chicken soup? Wait, who said it back there? Jacob, was that you? What'd you say? Oh, holla, as it were. Okay, so let's try this from the top. We've got all the songs together. Get your dinosaur knockers, 1, 2, 3, ready. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and she's come to spend Shabbat with me. Now yell it out. First we light the, then we drink the, then we eat the. It always tastes so fine. Get your knockers one more time. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking the 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and she's come to spend Shabbat with me. Okay, you guys know that we officially call this night Bim Bom Shabbat because, well, we get to bring our bimmers and our bombers. You didn't know you brought your bimmers and your bombers with you, but you did. I'll show you where they are. This one is your bimmer. Show me this one. Okay? This one is your bomb. Okay? Show me both of them, because when you take your bimmer and your bomber and you put them together, you get this. Just like that. And when we sing Bim Bom for Bim Bom Shabbat, you use your bimmer and your bomber together, and you sing, and you keep a good beat, and I put a capo in a place where you guys can actually sing. There we go. Let's see it. Show me, let me see it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bim, bom, bim, 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 bom. Bim, 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 bom. Bim, bom, bim, 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 bom. Bim, 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 bom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, I can't hear you. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, get your bimmers and bombers ready. Bim, bom, bim, 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 bom. Bim, 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 bom. Bim, bom, bim, 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 bom. Bim, 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 bom. So now, because Shabbat is just about here, when we start Bim Bom Shabbat, we also have to welcome in a special person that comes into our house every Shabbat that we bring the candles and the wine and the challah together. And that person is called the Shabbat bride or the Shabbat queen. Have any of you guys who are little ever seen a wedding? What color does the bride wear? Does anyone know what color? Take a guess if you don't know. What color do you think she wears? What do you say, Caleb? Caleb, come on, speak in the microphone so everyone can hear you at home. What color does she wear?
White.
That's right. So I want you to imagine, because the Shabbat bride or Shabbat queen isn't a real person that we see, but she is a very special imaginary person that we believe comes in and makes our Shabbat extra bright. That's why I have my white on, because it makes the day extra bright for Shabbat. So in just a minute, I'm going to have us all stand up and we're going to face the door and we're going to pretend like the Shabbat bride is coming in. And let's see, I have my Caleb, you're one of the oldest ones here. And Joshie, I've got you on this side. When it comes time, would you go open the door that's back there? Only one of the doors is open. Can both of you go open the door together? Okay, not yet. I'll tell you when. Okay, so here's what I ask. Let me see if I can balance this well. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit, hang on, a little bit of cord that's not stuck on my case. There we go. All right, so The only words you need to remember for the chorus, you can say after me. I want to hear everyone, regardless of your age, would you say after me, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabela. And here's how our chorus goes. It's really easy. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala. Just try that much. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala. The second half goes like this. Penei Shabbat Nekabla, Nekabla. Try that. Penei Shabbat Nekabla, Nekabla. Put it all together, it sounds like this. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Nekabla, Nekabla, Shamor. Put your hands, these are like dimmers and bombers again. We do this one. Shamor is a for ready for echad, Ishmian el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, v'shemo tiferet v'litilah. Okay, Jacob and Josh, you go get that door. Caleb and Josh too. Likrat kala, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabla, nekabla. And just like at a wedding, when the bride comes in, we all stand up and turn toward the door. We do the same thing here, and we sing Bo'i v'shalom, Bo'i v'shalom, Ateret bala, gam simcha, gam besimcha, u'letzovola, toch emunei am segula, toch emunei am segula. And we bow toward the bride as she walks in a little, and we say, Bo'i chala, Bo'i chala. Sing Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi. Hey Isaac, Likrat Kala, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat Nekabla, Nekabla. Okay, I will take everyone still standing. Any kids who want to come up here and help me of any age, whether you're 2, 4, 10, or 11, or 12, you guys can come on up. You're going to help me lead the Baruch Hu. This is the easy part. Jacob and Caleb, here's what I want you guys to do. If you're going to come here with me, anyone, you're going to do just like I do, and you're going to show everyone else how to do it, okay? I want you to take your knees, look at my knees, and bend them just a little like this. Just a little. Can you do that? Okay? Then, oh, thank you, Stella. And then bow your body just a little like this. Can you do that? Okay. And then up. All right? Perfect. So we're going to do all three of those things. Watch. Knees, bow, up. Can you do it a little faster? Knees, bow, up. One more time. Knees, bow, up. You guys are perfect. I'll show you how to do it in a second. First, we need to sing, and you guys need to just clap to keep the rhythm. Can you do that? Ready? Good. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la. Good job, guys. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. All right, guys, you're going to say it when they say, do your knees and say, Baruch Hu. Et Adonai Hamevorach. So it's going to go like this. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Get the claps going again. Baruch. Good, Stella. One more time, ready? Knees, bow, and up, and then, you know what you guys get to do? We call this the dance break. You get to dance like crazy as ever you want as I play the music. Ready? Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. They say Jews don't have rhythm. Ya la la la. If you're in the crowd, whatever your age, show me your three fingers like this. Can you show me? Show me your three fingers wherever you can, or as many as you can get up at any one time, depending on your fine motor coordination. Okay? So, these three fingers look like a Hebrew letter. They look like the letter shin. Do you know what sound the letter shin makes? If you want to guess, what sound do you think it makes? Perfect. Give me 5. What was your name again? Jack. Jack, that was fabulous. It's exactly what it says. It says shh. And that's the first sound of the word Shema. Can you guys say that? You've probably done that plenty of times in this high school. So what we do usually is we take our three fingers that look like a shin, we put them over our eyes, and we close our eyes. We look deep inside our hearts with our eyes closed, and we sing together on the count of 3 the Shema. 1, 2, 3. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Now take your 3 fingers instead, show me just one. Just one. Because we always say that the Shema teaches us a very important lesson. It goes like this. Only one line, I think you'll catch it very quickly. There is only one God. 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 And you can sing it in Hebrew. Yesh rak Elohim echad. Yesh rak Elohim echad. Yesh rak Elohim echad. Yesh rak Elohim echad. Okay, for the next part, you should find your mommies and daddies. Go find them really fast. Okay? And your grandmas and grandpas. Okay? Because right now, we do a special thing where we're all going to figure out what we want to pray for. Sometimes people want to know what praying is. You can sit down, guys, by the way, I apologize. Praying is when we talk to God about whatever it is that we think is important. Sometimes we pray to God by asking for something. Sometimes we pray to God for saying thank you for something. And sometimes we just say to God, hey, you're doing a pretty good job. But whatever it is that we want to talk to God about, that's what our prayer is. It doesn't have to be any special words. It doesn't have to be any special formula. We can say whatever we want to God, and we know that God listens. So, we have a special special song that helps us get our words ready for God. It goes really easy. The most important part, you guys can say no problem. Can you go, na, 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 na? Can you do that? If you can do that, na, 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 you can do most of this song, okay? That's the easiest part. You just have to do na, 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 and you're going to get most of it. But for the adults who are picking up some of the other things, the only parts you need to know are Adonai, Sfatai Tiftach, Ufi Yagid, Tehilatecha. You'll catch it as it goes by. It goes like this. We're going to bring that up a drop. Ananananananana Adonai. Anananananana Sfatai Tiftach. Anananananana Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilateh. Let me hear your ananas really loud. Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana Sfatai Tiftach. Anananananana Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehila. Really fast this time. Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana Sfatai Tiftach. Anananananana Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid. This time is really slow. Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana Sfatai Tiftach. Anananananana Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilateh. Now, here's the best part. I want you to go whisper to your mothers, fathers, grandmothers, and grandfathers something that you want to say a prayer for. It can be anything you want to say in the whole world. Whisper it into your mother, father, grandmother, and grandfather's ears, and then ask them what they want to pray for, and have them whisper it into your ears. But make sure it's whispered, because prayers are very, very personal. They're very private. And as I always like to say, our number one prayer together as a whole group is always a prayer for health, and number two is a prayer for peace. And for peace, we sing a grown-up song, but I think that you guys know what to do. You're going to see where the clapping part comes along when it gets to you. But for right now, let's sing the words. Oh, say shalom Roma. Oh, yeah, say shalom Aleichem. Ve'al Israel. Get your hands ready to clap. Amen. Ya'aseh shalom. Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Good, Isaac. Ya'aseh shalom. Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom. Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom. Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom. Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Okay, now I want to be able to tell you guys a really cool story, but I need the help of my kids. Let me put this down. He fixed my kippah, which went flying off my head. There we go. And could I have everyone who wants to hear the story come up front, and I'm going to give you some special stuff for the story. Who would like to hear the story up really close? Okay? If you would you sit right on the floor in front of me, but not on the stairs? Okay? Here's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to give you 3 things. But before I give it to you, I need you to show me that you know where one really important part of your body is. Can you show me where is your elbow? Good. This is your elbow right here where your arm bends. Okay? Can you show me your elbow, Samantha? Show me. Yeah, there you go. Show me your elbow, Jacob. Caleb, you got it? Okay. This is a story all about elbows. You might not know it, but it's going to be very important. Here's what I need. I'm going to hand each of you a plate. There's no real food on it, but we're going to pretend like there's food on it, okay? When I give you the plate, I want you to put it down right in front of you like that. Okay, Jacob, can you show me how to put it down right in front of you? Yeah. Show me. Perfect. Caleb, you got one here? Joshy? Okay, there we go. Do me a favor, put it on the floor, not on your legs, because otherwise it will not balance. Jack, you got it? Stella? Isaac, you got one coming, you're next, okay? And then Samantha, okay? Now, put your hands up like this so I can see them and the plate on the floor. Caleb, scoot back just a drop so you have room to put your plate down. Okay? I'm going to give you a fork. And I want you to hold the fork in your hand, but does the fork touch anybody else's body? Is the fork supposed to touch anybody else? No, no, no. We keep it very close. Ready? Here we go. Can you take it from me, Jacob? You got to reach a little because let me see if I can scooch down. There you go. Got it. Keep that one in one of your hands. Got it. Here you go. I have more forks coming here. Isaac, I have a fork for you. Max, I got a fork for you. Stella, I got a fork for you. And Samantha, I got a fork for you. You got it? Okay. And in your other hand, I'm going to give you a spoon. Okay, so this time I'm going to go this way. Take this one in this hand. Good. You got it? I hope I have enough spoons. Okay, you got it, Stella? Thank you. Max, you got it? Okay. Here we go. I think I've got just enough. Okay. Here we go. For the record, this is not an etiquette class. Okay. This is a story about how people learned how to help each other. There was a very evil wizard. The evil wizard was not a happy man. He used to go around and try to make life really yucky and not nice for everyone. He tried to make people be mean to their brothers and sisters. He tried to make people not listen to their mothers and fathers. He tried to make people forget to go to bed when it's time to go to bed and your parents need you to be the end of the day. He did everything to try to make people not friends with each other. And one day he came upon a town that was so perfect. It was full of people who were super duper nice. These are people who helped everybody whenever they needed help. They listened to everything that was said to them. They went to bed having brushed their teeth, taken all of their pajamas, put them in the hamper, and did everything at bedtime 5 minutes early. This was one heck of a town. Everyone used to help each other. Well, the wizard came along and said, I cannot have this anymore. I am going to make this town miserable. I'm going to put a special curse that goes like this. Can you guys say this after me? El Bodis? Can you say it? El Bodis? Oh, you guys can say it louder than that. El Bodis? No Godis. El Bodis, no Godis. Can you say it?
El Bodis, no Godis.
Okay, you know what happens when he made the El Bodis, no Godis curse? Everyone lost the ability to bend their elbows. Their arms stayed straight. Show me what your arms are like when they can't bend, okay? You can do some stuff, but it's really hard. I can't even hold the microphone where I need to without bending my elbow. Now, here's a really hard trick. Take your fork in one hand, take your spoon in the other, and try to put food in your mouth, pretend food, without bending your elbow. What happens? Jack, that's bending an elbow. Do it without bending your elbow. Yep, you're bending your elbow. Stella, can you do it? Can you get up? You're bending your elbow. Can anyone get the food into their mouth without? I can get my arm like this, but it got stuck. Yeah, can you get? It doesn't work very well. And the wizard said, "This is perfect. I've made it so that nobody can eat, and everyone will get cranky, and everyone will get mean, and that will be the reaction, I'm sure." After all, that's what happens to all of us when we get cranky and we can't eat. But the people who were really nice looked at the wizard and said, "We can't let him do this. Just because I can't get my mouth to my elbow doesn't mean that we're going to be stuck. So here's the catch. Put your fork into your food. Keep your elbows really straight like this when you do it. Can you show me? Okay. But instead of trying to bring it up to your mouth, see if you can feed the person next to you." Perfect. Joshie, can you show me how you feed the person next to you? Pretend. Everyone still has their masks on, so we're still totally safe. Good job, you guys. You're even feeding your brother and sister. This is perfect. And when everyone realized that just because they didn't have their elbows didn't mean that they could stop being nice to each other, the wizard said, "I can't believe it. My elbotus no gotus charm didn't work. I thought everyone would get super upset." But instead, everyone learned to keep helping each other. They learned that even when things are not working the way they're supposed to, we can all help each other out so that everyone stays happy, stays healthy, and most importantly, stays with a kind heart. The evil wizard never came around that town anymore. He knew that these people, just like you boys and girls, were just too nice. And that is a Shabbat story for this week. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys all know when your birthdays are? Does anyone know your birthdays? Does anybody having a birthday this month in February? You are? Joshie, how old are you going to be?
4.
You are? You're going to be 4 years old? Have you already figured out what you want to be when you grow up? What do you think you want to be?
Batman.
Batman? Okay, now that is a very lofty ambition. I love the idea of you being the Caped Crusader when you grow up. You being Batman is perfect. So because you are a birthday boy this week, would you come up here and sit with me for just a sec? Would you come sit next to me? Can you come up and sit next to me? You don't have to if you don't want to, but you can. Okay, so first of all, you get a birthday high five. Give me a high five. You know what we can do? We can do a high 4 because you're going to be 4 years old. That'll work. Okay. And I have a special treat for you. But first, we need to be able to sing. So can everyone join me first in English, then in Hebrew, as we sing to Josh on his birthday. And we sing Achad, Shtayim, Shalosh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joshie. Happy birthday to you. In Hebrew. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Now, here's the thing I have to do. Have you had your dinner yet? You did have your dinner? Okay. Then you can ask your mom and dad when you're allowed to eat this. But it says, the little sticker, it says on it, Shabbat Shalom from Temple Aliyah. We look forward. And if you guys come back when it's your birthday, we do this every month. We'll also do summer birthdays in June. We'll do July and June, and we'll do August and September together. So we look forward to celebrating with all of you as you turn 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 or 13, as the case may, or 12. I won't rush you. I've known Kayla since she was 2, so it works out pretty well. She used to be the one who was sitting in the front doing this. Now she's helping people who are working out this way. It's a pretty great treat to see her looking from this standpoint. So Joshie, let me give you a high five one more time for a happy birthday. Thank you. Now, I need all of you, before we close up, to be able to go back to your mommies and daddies for a very special blessing that I want them to be able to give to you. Okay? If you want, I'll take your plates back. There we go. Thank you. If you want, you're welcome to keep your forks and spoons. Thank you, Max. Okay. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you. Jacob, would you do what? Slide the fork and the spoon on. There we go. And put the plate on the bottom. Perfect. Nice job. Someone's got some dexterity there, big guy. All right. Before we go, I want you guys to be able to do 2 things. We're all going to get a chance to do Kiddush and Motzi together. But first, I want each of you to be able to give your children a special Shabbat blessing. So if you have a child that identifies as your son, would you place your hands on his head? And would you say the following words? Yisimcha Elohim ke'Ephraim V'chi Menashe. May God make you like Ephraim and Menashe, the only 2 brothers in the Bible that did not fight. If you have a daughter of some kind, place your hand on that child's head and say, Yisimech Elohim ke Sarah